What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Raven Knight Black back with another reaction video. We do have joint practices that happened today. Washington Redskins versus the Ravens. Looked like it was a good bout. According to how Lamar was chatting it up with the reporter today, things got a little bit chippy. Let's take a look at what happened.
The last kind of full team action you'll see against another team before the start of the regular season. Do you feel at this point that your comfort level, you're ready for the regular season?
Absolutely. I feel like my guys progressed each and every week. We got better, dialing in and building chemistry.
Lamar, when you face another team like this in practice, what do you learn? You learn from your offense that you can learn from the normal practice.
I feel like we play better against competition, you know.
I think, like, from what it looks like, the NFL is doing it smart. They're letting you really like get to know your opponents to make it a better game during the season and especially in the playoffs. So I kind of like this for Lamar, that he's doing it with different teams, different divisions. Even though he's pretty good as far as playing teams in the NFC. I believe, yeah, Washington's an NFC and Minnesota's an NFC as well. Yeah. But yeah, he does fairly well. But still, you kind of want that practice. So I'm glad that the NFL is doing this.
Because our guys, they see us each and every day, and they pretty much get familiar with our schemes and stuff like that. And it makes it harder for us to complete the ball, make certain runs and stuff like that. But going against another opponent, they don't know what we can do.
This may be kind of obvious, but how valuable have these joint practices been when you're not going to play preseason, and this is brand new this year under Jesse?
Extremely, because just like last week, I feel like we had a good day, then we had a day it was like those guys were just flying around. Minnesota did a great job at defending us, and then we go against Washington, and those guys, same thing. They showed different schemes and stuff like that. Even though it was similar to Minnesota, but they still had their wrinkles in. They had plays and stuff like that. So.
Couple things. I'm glad that he notices the similarities between the two teams, so he's picking that up pretty good. Yeah, you really can't really prepare for Lamar, honestly. Game day comes, so it's like, these practices, I guess, are just to get a good feel of what the team looks like. These joint practices, but you can't prepare for Lamar like that, honestly. Let's be real. So, I'm glad based on the highlights that I've seen, he looks like he's connecting pretty well with Bateman. I think Zay's been out. He's out, I guess, for an injury or something. I haven't seen too much from him. If anybody knows what's been going on, let me know. I literally don't even hear from Zay right now. So maybe, let me know the information on that. But Bateman, I know, is doing well connecting with Lamar. So it's crazy. Lamar and Bateman connect pretty well, but Bateman just has these up and down seasons. I don't know.
I believe they helped us out a lot.
Lamar, where are you with Declan's offense? Are you able to just read and react, or you still got to think and still learning your way through?
I'm going to have to think regardless. That's the quarterback position. It's all about thinking. So not just this offense, just each and every play, even when the season comes. But I feel like I'm great. I'm in a great place with the offense right now.
That's what I like to hear. That's great question, my guy. Great question.
What was your conversation with Peyton
Basically just ask him how he's doing, ask him how he feels with his new scheme, stuff like that, just regular convo. Yes, sir.
Lamar, you said something that what's the main thing that you feel like you've learned about this team over the course?
What did I learn about our team? In camp, I really don't evaluate us by, what we're about. It's all about during the season and how we start off and how we finish.
Lamar, last year.
That sounds like a guy who wants a chip. Like he's not with all that BS. Like he's trying to get I can see it. Look at his body language. Look at this guy.
I think it was by far your fewest rushing attempts that you had at quarterback. One of the biggest questions people always ask me is, how many times is Lamar going to be more like he was in the past running the ball this year, or is it going to be more of like last year? Where do you think, as far as rushing attempts, you'll kind of fall?
I believe I know. A lot of people know. I was hurt last year too, so I really couldn't do anything like I wanted to.
And people don't they don't even understand that he was injured the majority of the season last year. And that O-line, as much as the numbers try to act like we were just an average O-line, that O-line was garbage. Like, just watch us. Watch the Kansas City game last year. Tell me how that went. Watch the Steelers games. Tell me how that went. I saw these games. No, we were bad.
You know, so it really wouldn't put my team in a good position if I was just running hurt. You know, losing yards, things like that was happening. But whatever it takes to win, that's what I'm all about. And I've always been about that too. So yeah.
So you think it'll be more in like the previous seasons as far as running the ball?
Whatever it takes to win.
Lamar, you said earlier at a press conference that the game had slowed down for you here entering, I guess, the ninth year. Could you expand on that? I mean, what are you seeing that's maybe in slow motion that you weren't early on?
Just defensive schemes, you know, just trying to beat the defense to the punch, you know, because sometimes we're playing against spot defenses, you know, the guys get the spots and you got to throw in certain coverages and stuff like that within plays. So I feel like that slowed down a lot for me.
What was your figure things out at center? How do you feel about Javon? Is he kind of how things are shaking up? Where are you at with like how do you feel about the interior offensive line?
Guys are getting better each and every day. You know, it's still competition, I believe. You know, Coach said that. So we just seeing, you know, keep evaluating. But guys are stepping up each and every day. They're getting better, like I said.
Lamar, those conversations you've had with Jesse.
I'm loving the connection him and Jacoby Lane are having. Low key, I'm liking the connection with Hibner. I am liking the connection. He started to get what was it, Cuevas. I heard Burke stayed on the squad. Was terrific versus that game last week. Hopefully we get some more updates from Randall, Mr. Aaron Randall. But overall, man, they were looking good last week. I'm not gonna lie. They had some slow points like in the beginning of the game, like I did my reaction video to it, but I don't expect anything less for us to watch the Redskins. I think we're gonna be coming out sharp. I think we're gonna do our thing. I think we're gonna just do what we always do, run the ball. You know, maybe Lamar gets a snap, maybe he doesn't. Who knows? I expect a better performance from us this week for sure. We do pretty well versus Washington. It's preseason, but this is pretty much the last game, so I expect it to be a little bit like urgent because the season starts in a few weeks.
Talking about how other teams scheme against you and that sort of thing. What have those been like, and what have you kind of taken out of those?
We haven't had our conversations yet. You know, it's been pretty much camp. Each and every day we've been outside watching film, you know, with Coach Dak, Coach Izzy, and the guys, the other QBs. We really haven't found time to do that yet. You know, it's still camp, so probably when camp is completely over, we'll get into that.
Lamar, as a quarterback who has set the standard, as someone who can kind of do it all out there on the football field, when you see a Jaden Daniels, what do you think of his game?
Tremendous. Same thing, you know, he can do it all.
Yep.
Make any throw.
He's really
run
good.
with the best of them. You know,
I give
make
you
guys
that.
miss, get down the field, put his team in great positions to win. I feel like that's this time and age, you know, this day and age, this is what it's all about. You know, a quarterback that can do it all. And I feel like throughout the whole league, that's what quarterbacks doing.
We've seen Jacoby Lane out there making these spectacular catches almost every day. What's it like throwing the ball, man?
Man, it's easy target. Big guy, you know, like 6'4", 6'5". Catch the ball with the best of them, man. I told you, like, my comparison, like Odell Beckham and DeAndre Hopkins with the hands. Yeah.
Telling you, Jacoby Lane. I tell you, he's gonna be something special. I'm not overhyping him, but I peep him. He's gonna be a good one. His hands, pillows. I've seen enough of him to know he's looking good, man. He's gonna be really big for us in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I think Rashad had a nice day. Rashad had a nice day out there today. I mean, how important is it for you guys to kind of recapture the rhythm, or however you want to put that?
Extremely important. You know, just 2024. You know, before I was down last year, he had a great year. You know, we seen what he was capable of, and you guys seen what today he's capable of. You know, guys go down and stuff like that. But Bateman always been Bateman. You know, he gonna always snap, and that's my guy.
Mark, can you talk about Javon a little bit and playing center and just that change, what he brings to the table, his skill set, and your communication with him?
Yeah, like I said, he's getting better each and every day. You know, it's still competition going on, so I'm not the one evaluating, it's really coach what they see and stuff like that. But he's doing a great job. We just got to keep getting at it, keep getting after it.
Keep going, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep working.
Sure.
And there you have it. That's my guy. It's my guy. Lamar Jackson after his training camp. Sorry.
Glad you're with us on NFL Live. I'm Hannah.
Jeez. Whoops. That's my guy Lamar after his practice today versus the Washington Redskins. My apologies. It was no preseason game. It's been a long day for me. I apologize for that. But hey, there's your reaction video, man. Shout out to you guys again. I appreciate the love I've been receiving from outside of the YouTube spaces. I'm here every week. I'll be posting games. I hope to see you guys coming through for your boy, Raven Dyed Black. You guys have a good night. Peace.